Hi everyone, hope you all are good. We are here for grade math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password is provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 8 math and then click on view all lessons. There you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter linear equations. The lessons we're going to cover today are linear equation from a graph. Look at this graph. So for the linear equation, the equation is y equals mx plus b, right? So we need to calculate two things. They are intercept, right? We need the equation is y equals mx plus b. We need a slope and the y-intercept, right? So for the slope, you can select any 2 points on the graph and calculate the slope. Slope that is 2. And the y-intercept is 0. So the equation would be y bm is 2. So that is y equals 2x. Y equals 2x it is. Okay, let's just start with the test questions. Look at this graph. What is the equation of the line in slope-intercept form? So we need to find the slope of the slope and the y-intercept. Y-intercept is the point where the graph is crossing the y-axis. Here is the point. B is equal to negative 70, right? And we need to calculate the slope. So for the slope, we need 2 points. Here is the first one, and the second one I'm going to use the y-intercept, right? X is 0, y is 70. X is 0, y is negative 70. That is then 70, x is 70, y is 0. So we need to calculate the slope. Change in yx is 0, 70 divided by 70, right? The slope is 1. So the equation is y equals mx plus b. M is 1. So that is 1x minus 70 and x minus 70 it is. X minus 70 it is. Option number 2 is the correct option. Look at this graph. So we need to calculate the slope and the y-intercept. So here is the y-intercept. Y-intercept is the point where the graph is crossing the y-axis. That would be b. So that is -4. Now we have to calculate the slope. So that is, I'm going to use the same 2 points, the x-intercept and the y-intercept. That is, x is 4, y is 0. Here is the, and the second point is x is 0, y is -4. We need to calculate the slope. That is 4 by 4. The slope is 1. So the equation is y equals 1x minus 4, y equals x minus 4. So y equals x minus 4, option number 1 it is. Look at this graph. What is the equation of the line in slope intercept form? So just select any 2 points on the graph and calculate the slope. So the slope is y equals 100. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is y x minus 100. Option number 1 is the correct option. Look at this graph. What is the equation of line in slope intercept form? So the y-intercept is -40, right? So I'm going to use the x-intercept and the y-intercept to calculate the slope. That is, slope is equal to 40 divided by 40. The slope is 1. So the equation of the graph is y equals 1x minus 40 or x minus 40. Option number 1 is the correct option. Y equals x minus 40. Okay, you can complete yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is write a linear equation from a point and from a slope and a point. So now we are given the need to write down the slope. A line that includes the point 47 has a slope of 4. What is its equation in slope intercept form? We are given the slope in the question, right? But we are not given with the point. So we need to find the like we're not given with the b, that is y-intercept. So use the slope and this point and calculate the point b. We can write this. I'm going to start with the test questions. This is already solved. There is a line that includes the point 0, 6 has a slope of 8. So now use the slope and calculate the point b, right? The b is the y-intercept. Y equals 8x plus b. Use this point. This is x, this is y. Replace the variables with the value. Y is 6, x is 8 times 0. 8 times 0 is 0, so we have b equals 6, right? Now we have the b and the slope, so just put up the values in the equation. That is y equals 8x plus 6. The correct option is y equals 8x plus 6. Option number 1 is the correct option. The next one is, okay, the next one is, there is a line that includes the point 3, 2 and has a slope of 2. So the point is 3, 2, the slope is 2. So use the slope and calculate the point b. Y equals 2x plus b, right? So the x is 3, y is 2. Replace the variables with a value. 2 is equal to 2 times 3 plus 2. So minus 6, b equals negative 4, right? So the equation is y equals 2x minus 4. So the correct option is y equals 2x minus 4. Option number 2 is the correct option. A line that includes the point 0.08 has a slope 9. What is its equation in slope intercept form? So the equation is y equals mx plus b, right? So the slope is 9, y equals 9x plus b. Now use and calculate the slope. 8, y is 8, x is 0. So b equals 8. The equation is y equals, that is y equals 9x and b is 8. Y equals 9x plus 8. That is y equals 9x plus 8. Option number 2 is the correct option. A line with a slope of 4 passes through the point 39. What is its equation in slope intercept form? Okay, so the slope is 4 and the point is 39. So that is slope is 4, that would be y equals 4x plus b. Now use the point 39 and calculate the point b. So y is 9, x is 3. So 9 minus 12 is negative 3. So the equation is y equals 4x minus 3. So the correct option is y equals 4x minus 3. There is a line that includes the point 5, 10 and has a slope of 3. What is its equation in slope intercept form? y equals 3x minus mx plus b, right? X is 3, y is 10. 10 is equal to 3 times 5 plus b. B is equal to 10 minus 15. B is equal to negative 5. Y equals 3x minus 5. The correct option is that is y equals 3x minus 5. Option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. Write a linear equation from 2 points. Write a linear equation from 2 points. A line includes the point 2, 6 and 1, 4. What is its equation in slope-intercept form? A line includes the point 2, 6 and 1, 4. So use the 2 points. Plug 2, 6 and 1, 4 in the slope for intercept form. M is equal to 2. The slope is 2. Use the slope and a point to find the y-intercept. So use the any of the point like you can use. So y equals 2x plus b, but b equals 2. So y equals 2x plus 2. Let's just start with the test questions. A line that a line the points we are given is 1, 9 and 0, 5, right? The first thing we are going to calculate from those points is the slope, right? So that is m is equal to y2 minus y1, that is negative 4 over negative 1. The slope is 4, right? So now we can use the equation is now y equals 4x plus b. Use any of the point and calculate the point b. So I'm going to use the second one. Over 0, 5 I'm going to use. 5 is equal to 4 times 0 plus b, so to 5. So the equation is y equals 4x plus 5. So the correct option is y equals 4x plus 5. Option number 1 is the correct option. The next one is a line includes the point 1, 9 and 0, 7. What is its equation in slope intercept form? The first thing you are going to calculate from those 2 points is the slope, right? Let's just calculate the slope. The slope is change in y divided by change in x. So 7 minus 9 is negative 2 and 0 minus 1 is negative 1. So the slope is 2. Now we can use any of the point and slope and calculate the point b. Y equals 2x plus b. So I'm going to use the second point, that is 7 equals 2 times 0 plus b. So b equals 7. So the equation is, y equals 2x plus 7. Option number 2 is the correct option. A line includes the point 3, 4 and 2, 1. What is its equation in slope intercept form? 3, 4 and 2, 1. The first thing is calculate the slope. Negative 3 over negative 1, that is 3. Now use any of the point and calculate the slope. 1 equals 3 times 2 plus 5 plus b. B equals 1 minus 6, b equals negative 5. So y equals 3x minus 5. The correct option is y equals 3x minus 5. Option number 1 is the correct option. A line includes the point 4, 9 and 2, 1. What is its equation in slope intercept form? The first thing is we're going to calculate the slope, that is 1 minus 9 negative 8 over negative 2, that is 4. So y equals 4x plus b. Now use any of the 2 points and calculate the slope. Any of the point. I'm going to use the second one. 1 equals 4 times 2 plus b. So 1 minus 8 equals negative 7. So the equation is y equals 4x minus 5. That is y equals 4x minus 7. Option number 1 is the correct option. A line passes through the point 4, 8 and 20. Is its equation in slope intercept form? So which is the correct option? That is 4x minus 8. Option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is slopes of. Slope of the parallel and perpendicular lines. The line T has a slope of negative 5 by 2. Line U has a slope of 5 by 2. Are line T and U are parallel or perpendicular? So if the two lines are parallel, they have exactly the same slope, right? And if the two lines are perpendicular, their slopes are negative reciprocal. So the slopes are not equal. So that means the lines are not parallel, and also their slopes are not also their slopes are not negative reciprocal. Okay, let's just start with the test questions. Line U has a slope of negative 3 by 5. Line V is parallel to the line U. What is the slope of line V? So the two lines are parallel. So the parallel lines have exactly the same slope. So the line slope of line V is negative 3 by 5. Line J has a slope of 7 over 9. Line K is parallel to line J. What is the slope of line K? So the parallel two lines have exactly the same slope, right? The correct option is 7 over 9. Option number 1 is the correct option. Line M has a slope of negative 5 by 3 and line N is perpendicular to M. What is the slope of the line N? So the two lines are perpendicular. Their slopes are is negative reciprocal. Reciprocal means you need to interchange the numerator and denominator. So that would be 3 by 5. That it is already negative and then negative. So the correct option is 3 by 5. Option number 2 is the correct option. Line D has a slope of 5 by 8. Line E has a slope of negative 8 by 5. Line D and E are parallel or perpendicular. The lines are perpendicular because their slopes are negative reciprocal, so they are perpendicular. Line C has a slope of 7 over 4. Line D is perpendicular to C. What is the slope of line D? The slopes are perpendicular, so their slopes are negative reciprocal, that is negative 4 by 7. Line U has a slope of negative 3 by 7 and line V has a slope of negative 7 by 3. Are line U and V parallel or perpendicular? The slopes are neither parallel nor perpendicular because they are reciprocal but not the negative reciprocal. So neither. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, so we were working on grade 8 math. Chapter we were working on is linear equations. The lessons we have covered today are write a linear equation from a graph, write a linear equation from a slope and a point, write a linear equation from 2 points, and slopes of parallel and perpendicular lines. So please make sure before the next session You can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we just did. That is your homework until next session. So if you need more help with any of the lessons, you can simply click on the live chapters are available there to help you, or either you can write them down in the chat box. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you so any questions you can please ask if you have any. No question. Okay, then that's all.